Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to be talking about how to get rid of butt acne. Butt acne is caused by bacterial infestation of the hair follicle on the butt. It can occur on the butt, on the back, on the chest, body acne basically, but it is not real acne actually. It's not real acne, but they look so much like acne. But basically, they are caused by bacterial activity in the follicle, in the hair follicle, in the pores of the butt. And this bacterial activity leads to infections which grow out like bump structures that looks like acne, actually called folliculitis and not acne, but they look a lot like acne, so we just basically call them acne. This means the way you might handle acne might not necessarily be the way you might handle them. Some things that would definitely work with acne treatments, they can be responsive to, but there are lots of do's and don'ts because they can become worse and go more infected and lead to something really worse than what you started with. So what causes this infection in the first place, or this bacterial activity? Anything from sweat. Bacteria love sweat, body sweat, human sweat, like any activity like exercising, gym, or anything that can make you to just sweat. Bacterial activity is activated already, and it could lead to, with other necessary parameters, it could lead to an infection of the pores, which is folliculitis. Another cause of this is friction. Maybe people that are known to wear like very tight clothing, and very tight fitted clothing. So imagine going to the gym, right? And the gym clothes are naturally very tight, and we sweat in the gym, and you stay a little bit longer before getting out of those clothes and really going to have a shower. You can be increasing your chances of having folliculitis. If you are someone that deal with this and this sounds familiar, like you wear your gym clothes, they're extremely tight, you sweat, and you stay a little longer before getting rid of them and entering the gym, chances are that that's what's causing it for you. Or you're just somebody that naturally sweat all over your body easily, and wearing tight, you want to look into trying not to wear very, very tight clothing. You want to. Another thing that causes folliculitis and butt acne or body acne is extremely hot tub. Okay, they say sitting in very hot tub, that's hot water or hot showers. And I sometimes for one experience this, and I notice it always happens in the hotter, is it colder? Okay, there's the Harmattan season in Nigeria here, where in the mornings and in the night it's like extremely cold, and in the afternoon it's very hot, dry hot. I noticed during these seasons, that's when I deal with this thing particularly. So I'm guessing, and I want to say very hot temperatures, weather showers. Temperature has a role to play too, because it helps in like bacterial development and sitting for a long time and all of that. It's just what it is. So we know some of the causes of this and what really is the science behind it. It's time to see, how do I clear it? How do I get rid of it? How do I work? How? So how to get rid of it? There's a bunch of ways. To me, it's very easy. I'll tell you personally what worked for me. To me, it's the easiest thing to get rid of actually. They can be very itchy and they are a little bit painful. It just depends anyway. But one thing that you don't want to do is use body scrub. People are very, go any small thing, people just run towards getting a scrub and really scrubbing it out. And I'm always like, exfoliate, use body scrub, but in this case it's not going to work. Actually, when dealing with folliculitis, you want to be very careful and pause on body scrubs, pause on your sugar scrub, pause on mechanical scrubbing, even loofahs, even your loofah that is going to, I'm coming, I'm back. Like this glove sponge, for example, they are very rough and a little bit very abrasive for the skin. Using this is a form of exfoliant too, and it can really irritate those. It can really irritate them, irritate the lesions, irritate the folliculitis, and make it worse than it already is. It can lead to them to pop, and it leads to hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and scarring. So you don't want to do any of that. Anything that is abrasive manual exfoliation, which includes loofahs like this, hard loofahs or scrub or sponge, is a no-no. Avoid it. Loofahs that are like this is a baby sponge. It's a baby sponge. The net is very gentle and soft. It's almost like it's doing nothing. This is very okay to lean in towards for bath time if you experience folliculitis. Okay. Yes, so that's that. You want to limit the way you scrub and all of that. So the next thing is your soaps and your shower. You want to use lots of antibacterial stuff during shower. So your soap, your body wash, you want to use antibacterial stuffs during shower time. For example, for shower time, for soaps, you can lean into Dettol. Dettol is a very good thing to lean into. Is an antibacterial soap. So I'm sure there are lots of antibacterial soap out there. If you're like a slate girl and you're like, okay, won't they make me dark? Or won't it be too harsh for my skin while treating it? Dettol has really good this thing for that reason. This is their even tone pink glow antibacterial bar soap. Okay, it has really nice things that are added to like make the skin even tone, beautiful and glowy. This one is also a very good one that I've personally used when I was in school. Then it is this antibacterial skincare antibacterial soap. Like, this is not even going to like disrupt if you are worried about like your skin tone and all of that. So this is a very good thing to incorporate when you have folliculitis. So you could skip the shower and just fetch some water in a bucket and add the liquid antibacterial liquid. This is by Dettol also. You could use any brand, but this is what I use. You see, I'm done with it. You can add it to your bath water and mix it in, and you have a potent, if the water is coming from the shower directly, there's no way you can include this. So fetching the water in a bucket and just adding this to the water to make sure, turn it into an antibacterial healing concoction. Using this method, you can always still use the normal bathing soaps you use or normal body washes you use. Maybe you don't want to get an antibacterial soap, you want to continue using the soap you're using. You could always use some Dettol, add it to your bath water and use that instead. You can even combine both. Personally, I combine both antibacterial soap and disinfectant in the bath water. You could do that. It's going to just help their antibacterial. They help to protect you from further actions of bacteria, and they help to kill bacterial activity going on in the folliculitis at that moment. I suspect mine comes a lot from water. Start acting up when I moved to a new environment, and I just moved to this apartment. I don't know, it's not written, but my instinct tell me that's what causes mine. Change in weather and water. It happens a lot. It's my body. It happens a lot. So in case somebody can relate to this too. Now for spot treatment for the butt, like to apply, I do like doing this at night before going to bed, not when I'm all about during the daytime, all up in my business. when I'm going to bed. And I note anything that contains BHA, salicylic acid. Salicylic acid, that's the king of lysons or bumps-like structure, acne, whatever, folliculitis. Salicylic acid is your best bet. There is this body wash. I wanted to buy it, but I had to put this video out. There are a lot of body washes that contain salicylic acid. I'm going to be putting pictures of many of them on the screen as I'm talking right now. I know Cetaphil has, or is it CeraVe or Cetaphil? I don't know, they have it. Neutrogena has too. Neutrogena has theirs. These are body washes. With any body wash, look for body washes that contains the word salicylic acid. This is a BHA, which is a beta hydroxyl acid. They are like alpha hydroxyl acid, which are for alpha hydroxyl acid, glycolic acid, lactic acid. They are for exfoliation, getting rid of dead skin cells. Why BHAs, beta hydroxyl acids? They are for things like, they exfoliate too, but they are for things, they are very good with acne, breakouts, bumps, anything that causes those bump-like structures, acne, folliculitis. They are very good with it, especially salicylic acid. So you want to lean into body washes that contains stuffs like that. Also, you also need to incorporate alpha hydroxyl acids, which are the exfoliating acids, rather than using manual exfoliation that could lead to physically imputing wounds or damages to the folliculitis. A best and wise thing to do is lean in towards chemical exfoliants. Chemical exfoliants gently dissolve those comedones or those intrusion. It also gets rid of dead skin cells. It kills the bacteria inside, and it's going to be a little tingly for you, very peppery, but it's very worth it. Anything that contains BHA, AHAs, so we are talking salicylic acid, lactic acid, glycolic acid. If you have very sensitive skin though, you want to avoid glycolic acid to an extent or a certain percentage. Anything from 5% downwards is very okay for a extremely sensitive skin. But you want to lean in towards lactic acid. It's very gentle enough in whatever percentage. It's more gentle than glycolic acid. Malic acid is more gentle, blah blah blah. So I'm calling all these acids, right? It's not like you can go and purchase the acid and be putting on your body. No, you have to utilize them when in present already in products. Like I said, the BHA is salicylic acid, so you can look out for body washes that contain salicylic acid already. For AHAs, I like to use it as treatment method. For example, I'm sure you guys are tired of me calling this cream, but it's the truth. This is the richest form. This is your bet on lactic acid, which I say is very good for sensitive skin. Is an AHA. It's going to help to dissolve the dead skin cells, reduce the comedones, kill those bacteria therein. You can always apply this only to the area, if that is what, like after applying all these acids one day, almost the next day I notice a difference. Your skin is almost smoother. They dry up. Instead of causing hyperpigmentation and anything, those folliculitis, they dry up. They are not itchy as usual again, but when you put it, it's very peppery. It stings. My brand also has this gel mask. This gel mask, in case you're in Nigeria and something is going to be useful for you. This gel mask is a polishing mask, and it contains both glycolic acid and it contains lactic acid, both of them. So it's very strong, very potent. This is mine. I use it too, and it's really helped me. Honestly, before I launched this product, I was using the amlactin when I have that issue, and it goes like 7 days. It goes. When I have this is what I lean into. When I had it this year, January, this is what I used, and they're completely gone now. They're gone. But it's very stingy. It stings a little. So if you don't have access to all of this, one cheat you can do is to get your normal face toner. A normal face toner that contains these acids. I'm not talking about this brand. It's just a normal face toner that contains alpha hydroxy acid or salicylic acid. It's supposed to be for the face, but you just get it, girl, wet some cotton bud and swipe it on the area before going to bed. It's still the same thing. You could do that too. Thing is masking. Another thing, if you want to be this person that uses masking too, applying mask just the way you apply mask to your face. There are booty masks you could do at home. Turmeric is a very good one. It's antibacterial and it's anti-inflammatory, which means it reduces the bump-like structures for breakouts, folliculitis, blah blah blah, and it kills bacterial activity because it's very antiseptic. You could mix that with honey, because honey too is very antibacterial and it's very antiseptic, and you rub it on the booty and wait for 15 to 30 minutes before shower time and wash it out. Okay, another mask you could lean into is the Indian healing clay. The bentonite clay is the world's most powerful deep pore cleansing clay. So what do we say folliculitis is infection or bacteria in the pore, in the follicle. So these clays, they are very deep cleaning. They act like vacuum cleaner and just vacuum everything in the pore. They clean it well, and of course no bacteria can survive this. When mixing, the direction for mixing is here. Like I said, people will still keep asking, am I to use everything? You don't have to use everything. Pick what you have and what I'm saying and look for how to incorporate it. When mixing, you could actually mix bentonite clay with ordinary water, but it's very advisable you mix it together with apple cider vinegar. If you have this, you can mix it. Apple cider vinegar is an alpha hydroxy acid, which is malic acid. Malic acid is the third position. Let me explain it to you. Glycolic acid is the most powerful alpha hydroxy acid, followed by lactic acid, and the next is malic acid. Malic acid has larger molecules because it's gotten from apples though, so it doesn't have the power to penetrate very deep down your pores like lactic acid and glycolic acid, but it still does some work. So you can mix it with the bentonite clay to form a paste, apply to the area, leave it for, they say it shouldn't stay more than 5 to 10 minutes. You wash it off immediately. So you could do that too, or you could use ordinary water. And when mixing bentonite clay, you don't want to use iron containers. It's either plastic or ceramic containers. That's on period. Another powerful treatment method, maybe you are like, oh, I've used all these, they don't work, or is there something I could buy? Benzoyl peroxide is a very powerful substance that dries and zap. It's a spot treatment, so it is usually applied directly on each of these acne, and it treats them, zaps them very quickly. Mario Badescu has a brand. There are many brands that have it. It's a drying agent. You just apply it and it kills bacteria. It's very powerful. It kills the bacteria immediately and it dries out this bumps. I think Mario Badescu has The Ordinary. I think they have to. Just search on Amazon benzoyl peroxide or any online beauty store you know have everything, and they'll show you all the brands available and you pick any you want to use. And I'm sure it comes with instruction at the back of it if that's the method you want to go with. Something I didn't talk about, don't forget to leave your questions in the comment section. I'll be so happy to reply to them. And give this video a thumbs up. It makes me know the kind of videos you guys like. And until next time.